Hello, this is SoL from the Dominican route, and this is Dominican History by SoL. And today we're going to be talking about Independence Day in the Dominican Republic. Following the arrival of Christopher Columbus on the Hispaniola on December 5th, 1492, the island became the site of the first permanent European settlement in the New World. The Spanish went on to rule the region, named as Spanish Haiti, for over 300 years until the Dominican Republic gained independence in 1821. In 1844, Juan Pablo Duarte, along with other leaders, Francisco del Rosario Sanchez and Ramón Matías Mella, created the secret society named La Trinitaria to revolt against the Haitian regime. On February 27, 1844, the Trinitaria declared independence from Haiti. How is the Dominican Republic Independence Day celebrated? Carnival is held 27th February on the Dominican Republic. Traditionally, each region of the Dominican Republic celebrates with a unique flair of costumes, masks, and traditional characters, and they all represent local cultural variations. And there is your Dominican History by SoL. See you next week. Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Manuel from the Dominican Route News. So let me tell you what's going on in the Dominican Republic lately.
Hey, what's up, Dominican Route people? I want to show you how the weather is. Today's Sunday. It's nice. Look, see the water in my back? It's really nice. So if you ever come to the Dominican Republic and you want to visit the south, this is San Cristobal. This place is really nice and you will like it, I promise.
Alright guys, so what do we have today in the Dominican Republic? So the $1 is 56 pesos. It's still the same. It remains stable. And the weather. So the weather is really hot. It's really hot in here. People are complaining because it's not raining. It's not even raining. It's extremely hot, extremely sunny. It is a good time for you guys to go to the beach. If you want to go to Punta Cana, this is the time. Dominican Republic and Haiti, again, they're having a problem at the border, but let me tell you, this is not a problem between both nations. This is not a problem between Dominicans and Haitians. Trust me, this is a political problem. This is politics. Both countries, they want to take advantage of this. Both are overreacting, I guess. There's too much propaganda to what's going on. So, and the border is closed. Our president wants to be reelected, and he's gonna take advantage of this to play as a hero. He's gonna play the hero game, and I think he's overreacting. He's doing what he has to do, but I think it's too much. The propaganda, they're showing army and stuff, and we both know that there's not gonna be a war. Nothing is gonna happen. In about a week later, everything is gonna go back to normal. So Haitians in the other side are doing what they're doing. They're showing off some of the. They don't have an army, but they're showing the support that they have in their country. So trust me, there's not gonna be war. There's absolutely nothing is gonna happen. The problem is that back in 1929, they both countries signed a treaty that no one was going to touch the river, because if it does, then they're gonna dry the river at the end of the day. I think this conflict could have been solved with a simple conversation in both countries. But as you know, Haiti does not have a president. There's no one to talk to, evidently. They don't have a president. Haiti is controlled by gangs. So it's kind of difficult to have a conversation with a country with no government. So they don't have a government. Trust me, they don't. This country is controlled by the private sector and controlled by gangs. However, the amount of money that we make at the border, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars a week, because both countries, we make business, right? We sell them products that they don't have. They sell us things that we don't have. But obviously, we have more stuff to sell than that they have to sell us. So we are brothers, but in this game, this is a game of politics. This has absolutely nothing to do with a war in between nations. This is completely politics. Both are trying to take advantage of this conflict, and I think this is gonna be solved like in about a week or two. I don't think the government is gonna close the border for more than 2 weeks, because the money that they are losing, it's a lot of millions of dollars. Okay, so as you know, in the Dominican Republic, we have a subway. We have a what we call it a metro. We have a Dominican metro, which transports thousands and thousands of Dominicans every day. So this belongs to the government, obviously, and it's part of our public transportation system. It works really, really good, and it's very, very cheap. It's a very cheap way to go from point A to point B. It works perfectly. I've never seen a problem with it. But yesterday, there was a human mistake. I don't think it was a mechanical mistake. It was a human mistake. I think someone is gonna have to take the blame on it. There was a crash. There was a crash in between both metros, subways in the Dominican Republic. I don't know exactly why it happened because I was not there. But apparently, the operator, the person, the lady that was supposed to drive to operate the subway, she was texting on her phone. That's the official version of what happened. But I'm totally sure that it was a human mistake and it was not a technical mistake or a mechanical mistake, because this is not supposed to happen. A metro, it's pure engineer. This is not supposed to happen at all. And it looks like no one died, but a couple of people were injured. A couple of people were injured in this incident. Thanks God, nobody died. People in the Dominican Republic are complaining because of electrical bills. The electrical bill is extremely high. The electrical company says that it's because it's really, really hot. People are consuming more energy. Let's say the AC and everything. People are consuming more energy, and that is why it is so high. But I don't believe this person. I believe it is high because they want it to be high. For example, I live in a small apartment in a poor area, right? It's a poor area, and I'm paying. For me, that's a lot because I have nothing. And remember, don't compare our bill to the U.S. bill because it's different countries, right? So in the Dominican Republic, my mother, let me tell you, my mother has a big house and she's paying now like $70 a month, like $70 a month. That's a lot in the Dominican Republic for a poor person in a poor neighborhood. Also, I wanted to speak to you about cars. Cars in the Dominican Republic are too high when it comes to the prices. And let's see. I'm not gonna talk about luxury cars, and somehow in Dominican Republic you will see a lot of luxury cars, like really, really expensive cars, and you will be like, oh my God, I don't see that in my country, but I see this in an island, in a poor place. So you will see here like Maserati. You will see a lot of cars here, like expensive. But let's talk about like normal people, like a normal car for a normal civilian. Honda, let's say a Honda Civic 2017. Let's say a Honda Civic 2017. So let me show you how much it'll cost you in the Dominican Republic. You will pay for a Honda in between, that's the total price obviously, 900,000, in between 900 and 995,000 pesos, which is the equivalent to like $17,000. So a Honda Civic 2017 in the Dominican Republic will cost you like $17,000. That's the total price. If you take a loan at the bank or something, you will end up paying for a 5-year loan. You will pay like every month for that car in between $300, $350 a month, or probably $300 and $400 a month. Let's say you have that's a lot of money it's more and more expensive right now. I know a Honda in the United States is a lot cheaper, but We already know that. I have a Kia Sorento 2012. For example, mine costed 750,000 pesos. So one of those cars will cost in between $11,000 and $14,000. That will be the total cost, and you will pay like $200. You will pay like for a loan, 5-year loan. You will pay like $200 a month for your car lease, right? That'll be your lease, like $200. So people were asking me the other day. Someone asked me to talk about it. How expensive are cars, and that's people were complaining the other day. It's extremely high, and it's not good. It's not good. If you're interested in coming to the Dominican Republic, you should come to the Dominican Republic. The weather is good. We have no problem. If you want to go to Punta Cana, or you want to go to Puerto Plata or Sosua or La Capital, trust me, you will have fun. The weather is awesome. The beach is nice. So it's been a pleasure for me to talk to you today, and I hope I can see you next Sunday. And subscribe. Have a good day. The Dominican Route News, Manuel. Bye-bye. God bless you all.